The year is 1590. After crossing the harsh waves of the Atlantic, the English governor John White dreamed of reuniting with the family and colony he had left behind 3 years prior. But when he set foot on land, there was no welcome, no sign of life awaiting him. 117 men, women, and children, all had vanished, as if the earth had swallowed them whole. The houses were empty, the streets silent. There was no sign of a struggle, no farewell note. Only a single word, carved into a fence post, that mysterious word, CROATOAN. This is the story of America's first great mystery, the lost colony of Roanoke. What happened to the 117 souls? It all began when Queen Elizabeth I's England, in its quest for wealth and power, set its sights on the New World. Sir Walter Raleigh, an adventurous and ambitious nobleman, was burning with the dream of establishing a permanent English colony in America. After previous failed attempts, a group composed of families was sent in 1587. This time, there were women and children among them. Their goal was not just to build a military outpost, but a new homeland to live in and set down roots. Led by the artist John White, who was appointed governor, the 117 colonists set out on a journey filled with hope and uncertainty. After a grueling months-long voyage across the ocean, they reached Roanoke Island, off the coast of modern-day North Carolina. A world that was lush and wild, yet fraught with peril, awaited them. The colonists quickly got to work to ensure their survival. They built simple wooden houses and a fort. Governor John White was also a talented artist, and he painted the plants, animals, and native people of this new world. Today, his drawings are our most valuable windows into that time. Shortly after their arrival, a historic event took place in the colony. John White's daughter, Eleanor, gave birth to a baby girl. They named her Virginia Dare. She was the first English citizen born on American soil, a symbol of hope for the colony's future. But life was difficult. Food supplies were dwindling, and relations with the native tribes were tense. While some tribes were hostile, others, like the CROATOAN tribe living on a nearby island, were more friendly. The colony urgently needed fresh supplies and more people from England to survive. White was finally able to return to Roanoke in 1590, on his granddaughter Virginia's 3rd birthday. But all he found was an eerie silence. The houses and the fort seemed to have been dismantled. There were no skeletons, no signs of blood anywhere. It was as if the people had simply woken up one morning and walked away, leaving everything behind. And then there was that single clue, CROATOAN. Before he had left, they had agreed to carve a Maltese cross if they were in danger. There was no cross. Did this mean they had left voluntarily? But where to? The strongest theory is that the colonists took refuge with the friendly CROATOAN tribe. They lived with them, assimilated, and lost their original identity over time. Rumors from later years of blue-eyed and fair-haired individuals among the tribes in that region support this theory. Another theory suggests they were massacred by a less friendly tribe, or by the Spanish. However, the lack of any signs of a struggle at the site weakens this theory. Perhaps they built a boat and tried to return to England, only to be lost at sea. Or did disease and famine wipe them all out? But if so, where are the bodies? The strongest theory has always been that the colonists survived. According to the split colony theory, the main group went to CROATOAN Island, while a smaller party went inland to the location now known as Site X. The evidence supporting this is exciting. Excavations on Hatteras Island, the former CROATOAN, have uncovered numerous English artifacts from the 16th century. This suggests the colonists truly made it there and lived among the native people. Years later, explorer John Lawson wrote that he encountered natives in that region with gray eyes who claimed their ancestors could speak in a book. And what of the group that went inland? At Site X, archaeologists have also found 16th century English pottery, believed to belong to the colonists. This indicates they reached that location as well, though their subsequent fate is unknown. Another theory suggests that an extreme drought forced the colonists to disperse. Tree ring analysis has revealed that the colony existed during the worst drought the region had seen in 800 years. Unable to find food, the settlers may have broken into small groups and scattered in different directions. This could explain why no mass grave has ever been found in a single location. To this day, the mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke remains unsolved. Archaeologists are still searching the island for new clues. But the fate of those 117 men, women, and children continues to be a secret, lost within the pages of America's founding story. They are like a whisper, a people who dreamed of a new world, only to vanish into the mists of history. Was the word CROATOAN a destination, or was it a warning? The answer to that question may forever remain hidden in the ocean winds.